I don't see anybody else in Tucson doing something like this.
This is the Chuckstu Show. Concert.
Welcome to the Chuckstu Show. This is what, episode what? Episode number 3 of season 3. And I have to say, I apologize for us not being around for a little while. We've been dealing with some personal issues. My name is Dr. Pearl Houston Book, and I am back. I took a little hiatus off the last week. I was a little sick, but I'm back and I'm ready to fucking fuck shit up. And as always, here's the man, the myth, the legend, Chuckstu!
The man that the show is named after. What's up, everybody in Tucson? I'm Chuckstu, the man that's gonna bring it to you without a rubber, without lubrication. It's just fucking
going in raw. Straight up raw.
And you know what they
We're
call
talking
it?
asshole. Not your pussy. We're fucking asshole.
The other one. You know what they call me? You know why they call me Monday Night Raw? Because when I'm with a chick, every Monday night's action packed. Okay? So, that's what I'm talking about. Chuckstu here, we were talking about a couple of different things that's been brewing on the mind a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? We're talking
Bitches
about
brew?
Yeah, the bitch brew here in Tucson. We're talking about that we're gonna have a president in a fucking less than we're supposed to technically have one less than a week.
Fucking 4 days, dude. 4 days. We'll have a new
4 days.
president.
So Dr. Pearl's used a book. I mean, you obviously know how. Well, I guess we technically feel the same on this because we're talking about going all the way back to the first season that it was going to be either Dr. Ben Carson or we were also talking about fucking Bernie Sanders. And guess what? Thank you, Mr. Liberal fucking media. We don't got either of them.
We don't got either of them. Ben Carson turned out to be a little bitch. And then also Bernie Sanders turned out to be a piece of shit. Gave up and then ended up fucking promoting Hillary Clinton. Who we here at the Chuckstu Show, we don't support Hillary Clinton. We don't really even support Trump, honestly. We are disgusted with the choices that we have been given in this election, as are many of our fellow Americans. But what are we gonna do? Honestly, we can't do anything. The media and the public have chosen their candidates. These are the candidates that people wanted to see the most. And these are the candidates that people are going to fucking see. That's what they want. Alright, that's just what we're stuck with. So,
they fucking want it because of mainstream media, the liberal fucking
Sensationalist media.
Sensationalist. Whatever. It's liberal media, basically.
Yeah.
Basically. 4 out of 5 of the news outlets that we were talking about in season 2 going on to season 3. It's the same bullshit. They're only pushing. You know, there's over 1,000 people running for office right now.
yeah. Yeah, there is. And you know what, I gotta tell you, could you imagine what this country would be like if it was Ben Carson and Bernie Sanders in the roles that Trump and Hillary are playing right now? This would be a much more calm country. We would be much more civil. There would be actually 2 legitimate fucking choices going in the office. And I'm sorry if you think Ben Carson's a little bitch boy, but he's a fucking physician. He's a surgeon. He takes care of people. Don't you want someone like that in your main office? Really? You really want Trump, who's made a living out of firing people, being your fucking president? And then you got Hillary Clinton, who's just a fucking bitch all around. Like, what a fucking choice.
She's a robot.
What a fucking choice, America. Great. Thank you, bitch. Go fuck yourself, because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, come on. I mean, like, really, like, I mean, come on, think about it. Hillary fucking shill Bill Clinton here was talking about all this fucking shit where she fucking got caught of stealing from poor people, the poor donors that went to donate to her cause like what Bernie Sanders was doing, except he wasn't stealing from the below the fucking poverty line. Like, you fucking serious with that? I mean, Hillary's been caught with so many fucking things, like Bill Clinton, even though they're talking about on Alex Jones' InfoWars, that they were talking about, or Alex Jones talking about that fucking Bill Clinton, he raped 4 women. I know that Rich talks about fucking, Dr. Drugs now gynecologist. He likes to, don't show me that. He likes to talk about on his fucking show, or not on his show, when he came on the show, he was talking about, well, it doesn't count if the women are ugly, but I'm just saying that Hillary Clinton's been fucking subject. Even there was a source that we're not going to be naming on the Chuckstu Show that was talking about assassination of 12 different people who got a little too close to the truth, I guess. We're going to talk about the truth, even though on the Chuckstu show we talk about the truth. We're pushing it out there. I'm still going strong. We're going to monetize all these videos. Fuck corporate America. And that's what Chuckstu, I mean, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm all about. Chuckstu's America here. We're not shilling for Trump here because we know Trump is just as big of a fucking phony as all the other the people running us being talking about the liberal media. Yeah! Except the thing is that everybody talks so much shit about Trump, but here we go. She's such a saint, and she could do no wrong, and all the women are going to have a special place in hell if they don't vote for Hillary Clinton. And you know, it's just this woman, even though her husband raped 4 women. Like, no, let's not talk about that. We're not going to throw that to the news site.
No, because Trump is saying bad things about women and mentally challenged kids. Okay, well, fuck him. He's a piece of shit. Let's vote Hillary in because she's better. No. You know what I saw? The fucking post. It said that Trump's bullshit, or not exactly in those words, but it basically said that Trump's failures, whatever Trump's failures are, they do not make Hillary Clinton a good candidate.
Yeah,
that's fucking true.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't make any sense. Just because Trump might say some things that you don't agree with doesn't mean that Hillary Clinton's a better option. That doesn't make any sense. You're fucking dooming this country to bullshit for the next 4 years because you're hurt. You know, your feelings are hurt. Oh my God. Oh, you said things about a fucking retarded kid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fuck him.
Hey, you know what? Dr. Fauci's book
actually grow some balls and fucking stand for yourself.
Fucking Buck Strickle was talking last week that he was reading a news post talking about that if Hillary Clinton becomes the president, which is probably going to do much, but if she becomes the president, she's telling Putin and Russia no more flying over Syria. And guess what that means? Because Putin's going to say, I don't fucking think so. And guess what that's going to cost? World War III!
World War III! You know what I got to tell you? I'm taking I'm proctoring a psychology class right now.
World War III!
And the teacher in that class, the professor, PhD, he said that this week today is November 4th. He said that November 5th or 6th, World War III is going to begin. It's going to start by Russia bombing Syria, and then we're going to get into it, and it's going to start World War III.
Oh my God!
We're calling it right now. World War III is going to start, and then guess what's going to happen 2 days later, November 8th? Hillary Clinton's going to be elected. It's just going to be a cascading bullshit.
Oh my God!
That's what it's going to be. You know, World War III is starting this fucking weekend. You know, you think you're in history, you think you read about history in fucking high school, in fucking English class, fucking government class. Well, you're living it right now. World War III's starting.
That's right. I know we're talking about the history books. That Buck was also telling me earlier this week that now kids in middle school and high school that is now in the history books that they gotta learn and whatever the sensationalist or liberal fucking schools or private schools, whatever. The textbooks are now stating that a part of U.S. history that they have to read about 9/11. We fucking were there. We were there. I remember this.
Yeah, kids in high school nowadays were born in like 2002. They weren't even alive when that shit happened. Crazy, right? The kids, freshmen starting high school this year, were born in 2002. Oh, right?
I was going into high school in 2002.
It's ridiculous, right? So they're learning about 9/11 like a historical event. And we lived it. We lived that shit. I was in fucking school. I remember that shit. My fucking dad, Ross, he was pissed. He was so pissed. I remember him driving to school. He was pissed. I didn't know what was going on. I went into school, and then on the TV, they had the fucking towers blowing up. And I was like, oh my God, we're fucking dying. I was fucking like 11 years old. I didn't know what the fuck I was thinking.
I was 13. My mom wouldn't let me go to school for 2 days.
Exactly. So it's like, we
She
lived
thought
that shit.
shallow bums and we're gonna bomb Hayward High.
And you know what's happening now? Is those 18-year-olds that didn't live when fucking 9/11 was happening, they're now voting for Hillary Clinton. We're voting for Hillary Clinton, and that's what's fucking us up right now. That's what's fucking us up. So I'm just letting you know, don't fucking vote. Only vote unless you're gonna vote against John McCain.
Or Reverend Devon Dudley.
Or Reverend Devon Dudley. Let me tell you, Ann Kirkpatrick, who's running for Senate against John McCain, vote for her, please. John McCain's a piece of shit, and I hate him.
The piece of shit. And who was that bitch They came to see you with the bug eyes. She talked about Top Gun at your graduation. Who the fuck? Martha McSally. There you go, Martha McSally. Don't vote for her either because she's probably sucking that old fucking horse dick, Mr. fucking horse. She probably puts horse dick in her mouth and thus just succumbs to tongue and teeth. Yeah. We're going to do a commercial break.
Hey, this is your friend Cactus Jack bringing you tidings from what we like to call the Chuck Stew Show. And one of the most important shows in all of podcastdom, or pandemonium as some may call it, is the Milo Yiannopoulos Show. It's a great show and it's a great place, a great platform for you to indwell all the information you need upon yourself, your wife, your kids, your entire family. The white picket house with the 2.4 kids and the dog, even put it on for the dog. I'm telling you, as Chuck Stew, the host of the Chuck Stew Show, that this is the place where you're going to want to get your news source. Fuck the rest of it. Fuck the mainstream media. Fuck everything that they want you to hear about Shill Bill, Kill Clinton. It's all about Milo and the dangerous Flaggett tour. Once again, go on and...
Have you ever tried one of those devour meals that you may be able to find at your local Albertsons, Ralph's, Safeway, or Fry's? Well, let me just tell you something as Chuck Stew would say from the Chuck Stew Show. Don't buy them, they're shit. And here we are, back to the show. Food you want a fork? Maybe more like fork food you want to shove up your own ass? I'm going to be talking about a subject very, very briefly on this because I've already tackled this subject before. Not on the Chuck Stew Show, but on a different video. And I'm talking about the Chicago Tribune putting out a little thing on their stupid little fucking liberal website about Punk's not dead because Good Charlotte may put out another album. Apparently the vocalist is married to Cameron Diaz, so you're thinking to yourself at this point, wow, who cares? And who the fuck is Good Charlotte? You're probably asking yourself again. Well, let me tell you something. They're just like AFI, they're like American Hi-Fi, they're like all these bands who proclaim that they're pop punk music or real punk when they travel around in their tour buses and whatnot and have nothing to do with the original ideology of punk music. You know, it's just, oh yeah, because when you think of the Subhumans and, you know, you think of the Exploited and think of like Os Rotten and bands like that, it's like, oh yeah, first thing that comes to mind is a fire inside. Oh yeah, Good Charlotte. Oh hell yeah, dude. No. Go ahead and mark that answer down on that test. It's no. You just got 100%. If you listen to Good Charlotte, I hope that you sincerely fuck yourself. Because, number one, that's nothing to do with punk music. Number two, Punk's not dead. Number two, that movie was fucking terrible. And number three, I don't know how they're linked all together with whoever fucking, I don't even know if I want to use the word journalist, to fucking put all this together in the Chicago Tribune. Like, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because it's bringing my piss to a boil, and I'm going to be throwing my own head into the garbage can if I continue to think about this. I'm not even going to read through the Q&A that has to do with what this guy feels about punk music. Like, no. I watched a movie called American Hardcore once, this documentary about the uprising of punk music, and talked about the Bad Brains and the Subhumans and Circle Jerks and, like, you know, all these bands, and then pretty much it ended by saying, yeah, there's a lot of these bands that go around saying they're punk, go around their tour buses, making hella money, like, you know, even bands like 50 fucking ass shits to Mars, bands like that that say, oh, they're punk music, well, it's not fucking punk. It never will be. A lot of stupid, it's like those stupid fucking kids that paint their faces and have like the stupid emo shit of the hair going side down on their face and it's all puffed up in the back, and they're saying like Misfits is not a band at the clothing line like fucking Ed Hardy. Fuck you, don't listen to my fucking show. We're going to the next topic. Okay, so just giving a little bit of my rant there for that post. And if Anonymous is listening to the Chuck Stew Show, which is basically anarchist radio for the Tucsonians, then I would highly suggest that you go ahead and just take them down, remove all of their servers, completely attack and obliterate them if that's how you see fit. do it in such a way where no one would get caught. It would just show the picture of the mask and just completely take it down if you guys want to. But I just want to talk a little bit about the group called Anonymous, which we actually have one of the Guy Fawkes masks that I painted green hanging up in the studio right now. It's actually been hanging up even since episode 1 of the Chuck Stu Show. We're on season 3 actually right now. Episode, I believe, either 2 or 3. I'm not sure. But so it's a thing where they really haven't been in the news lately. I mean, if you guys are listening, if anybody is listening from Anonymous or from anybody from the hacktivist group, you can take down the Chicago Tribune. I would much highly appreciate it because it looks like they're just one of those other supposedly news sites just spouting off about a bunch of bullshit, which isn't true. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm commanding an attack or anything. I'm just giving a suggestion. So you can't fucking arrest me or do anything of any, law enforcement to be listening to the show. I have the freedom of fucking speech, okay? Anyways, Anonymous hasn't really been around that much lately, other than the thing of, all the stuff that was going on in 2011 and recently where they were attacking, the Lolita Project. I mean, that was also a couple years ago too. I actually don't really know what they've been up to lately. For Anonymous, I don't know if actually the group is happen to be dying out, or maybe it just people in the group are secretly getting arrested, and the mainstream liberal fucking media, the Clinton fucking news network is not going to be covering something like that, something important. But to tell you the truth, I really haven't seen or heard anything of any Anonymous people doing much, where the guy on the All-Time Conspiracy channel was talking about, even though they were completely fucking wrong about the ISIS video that they put out, about, the whole Muslim video, they were completely wrong on that. Read the, just anybody would like to listen to our show that's fans of All-Time Conspiracy, tell them to read the fucking Quran. Anyways, so it's more of a thing where nothing's really been going on. There could have been secret arrests. I mean, there is no leader of Anonymous because we all know the Lowell sect and the dude Sabu with the tiny head. He got arrested like 2 years ago or something like that, and they're completely all gone. I'm not saying that there's not ever going to be hacktivists or even just hackers, because I'm sure the low ion cannon thing is still working and whatnot. Or even different websites are on the deep web that I'm not, even Chuck Stu and Dr. Pearl's recent book are not even aware of. Oh yeah, we got to get to the cuck zone statement, or the cuck zone. That's it. Okay, it's like it's for the women out there. It's like not Stephen Hawking, Stephen, the other guy, the writer. He wrote Dead Zone. Well, this is the cuck zone. I'll go about the cucks. Anyways. So, Anonymous, I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory or not, if their group is dying out, if there's just not people exactly joining, or if it's secretly growing, maybe in different parts of the world, and we're just not aware of it. Because when it comes to, at least what the American news is telling us, is not fucking much. I wouldn't like that. It's only certain things out of certain windows. They open certain doorways. And it's always got to be this thing of a fucking, of an agenda. It's something that's always put, just flashed on you. Because 4 out of the 5 news networks are supporting Clinton. And even though there's like over 1,000 different people running for office, we're only hearing about Donald Trump and Hillary fucking shill Bill Clinton. So, I mean, Jill Stein and, Ken Bone and the other people, Johnson, for the Libertarian Party. There's a couple of other people running, but we're not exactly getting that. I mean, well, okay, Anonymous was actually taking down Donald Trump's websites. I don't know if they could just, for a second, focus on Hillary fucking Clinton and just take down the real monster of the world. It doesn't seem like it's either people are not reporting on Anonymous, or they're doing a lot and they are gaining followers, but the media is not reporting on it. I'm going to have to do some research myself here for the Chuck Stu Show. Because I'm a very big follower of them. I wanted to buy the sticker to put on my car, but I didn't want police pulling me over and giving me shit. So I was going to buy a bumper sticker that's all blue in a square fashion and put on there, Cop Lives Matter, just to, You know, before you start thinking of certain things that Chucks do, it's kind of a thing where I'm just making fun of SJWs and the fucking ugly-ass, pink-haired, ham-planet feminists. So I'm just, you know, I'm telling you that, I mean, this is, you know, it's Chucks do, we're always still for the people. You know what it is, you know how this is going to go. I mean, we're purposely trying to put this in your face where we're going to be doing something anonymous-like, and Chucks Do tonight is going to be monetizing all of the Chucks Do videos. So you may not even hear from us ever again, because the shit is just too in your face. It's way too counterculture, especially in the fucking dialect that you have to use nowadays, and the pronouns, and everyone wants to be the fucking language police nowadays. So we're fucking counterculture, just like what Paul Heyman said. We're gonna be rubbing it with two fucking fistful of chains, broken nails on a baseball bat with fucking taped wrist barbed wire, fucking razor wire. We're up in your face. That's the kind of news show that I'm bringing to you, but we might not even be around anymore. So, for an ode to an organization that may be failing or falling down, Anonymous, Chucks Do is going to be monetizing all of our videos. So go ahead and suck on that. Every sensationist and liberal media outlet, you can suck on this dick, son.
Is the cuck zone. You may not be able to escape it, or escape the infallible words, but you may always remember what is in the cuck zone. This is Buck Strickland's segment to end the show, the last 10 minutes of the Chuck Zone. The Dead Zone. The Cuck Zone. The Cuck Zone. Welcome to your safe space.
What?
I was wondering if
We're gonna wear like the hat, like choo, or like sticking our dicks in it, bro.
Oh,
all the way down our throat.
oh my god.
Like we have to like remember his teeth so we can get more down there.
Oh! Mother triangle, bitch!
She's lying on her back, her throat straight, so you just slam it in there.
Oh! God.
Oh!
Like she's got horrible or something.
She passed out, we said keep going.
Oh my
We
god!
like pull out and like drain her and then like go back.
Train her? Was she a fish tank?
I smashed her skull with like a bow.
What?
My ass. My ass.
If you think about it, they don't, because of fucking grandpa's dick chin to head story, they think they're going to hell. That's what I thought when I was watching when I was fucking like 10 years old. I thought they were going to
You're
hell.
like this. Oh yeah, grandpa. Oh yeah, keep going.
They're like, oh yeah, Eugene, fuck that little kid. Fuck that little kid, Eugene.
No, we're just joking, dude.
After he's all fucked up.
It's like Andy Kowski when he said he was like laying in bed and like the train kept like going to his window and like driving off. And he said like they were looking inside and like his room at him while he's like in bed. No one's gonna miss her.
What about our parents or our family?
Instead of lost kid posters, they're gonna put up please don't bring back posters.
Please don't bring back.
He was like, I don't want fucking chicks.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they got you,
What's the chorus of that song today?
When got you down and you're wearing a frown, don't look away, look up.
Oh, our song.
Luigi scares the shit out of me or something.
No, it's on the phones.
Oh, when you call Pizza Hut, we show up with a doozy.
I'm not ready in the phones.
When you call Pizza Hut to get a specific order, we come in a rape and Jack Kevorkian suicide van, and we come there
And we rape you.
and we throw you in the van.
We give you the pot of Pizza John's fucking
I'll make sure you get it. I'll look it up.
Folks, the world is going to officially turn into the plot of The Watchmen as soon as Hillary becomes president. That's my prediction.
If you ask our real names, expect the deep dick special. Chuckstu says intently to see if that happens. Blow the harmonica because I'm about to blow my load.
I don't want to get drafted. I'm going to fucking leave the country if that happens.
Yeah, I'm not getting drafted either. I'm going to fucking Canada. And Buck said, verbatim, I will go and get my shit and go to Canada if Trump becomes president. And he said, bitch, you can't even get off the couch. Chuck Stu here. We're 5 minutes into the broadcast. I am your host. Once again, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who's going to give you straight down the middle. And I give not one, not two, not three, but 0 fucks. Chuck Stu. And right here is the man, also the myth, also the legend. He prescribes me on my pain pills, and he gives me all the therapy I need. He is the only doctor of thugonomics and the president of the American Doctors Association in Cambridge, Dr. Pearl Houston Book.
You're damn right, that's Dr. Pearls. Houston Book. I got my tank on. I'm ready to dispense some of these narcotics.
He's ready to plow.
I'm ready to plow your bitch, and you're not going to do anything about it. I'm just letting you know. So, this is the Chuck Stu Show. You might have heard a previous segment about the presidential election, but Chuck, let me tell you something. We are entering a new age of sexual tension. Chuck, you've got a lot of women suitors. You got a lot of women listeners. They're listening. They're wondering, Chuck, will you give them a deep dickin'?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, we're going to have to do this at some point. I know some cuck on the internet said, well, hey, there's no such thing as overpopulation because all of the world's population could fit into the Grand Canyon. But I'm saying that, well, obviously, there's going to be, what was it, in World War II, there was 48 million fucking casualties. I mean, it's a lot of fucking people in the Mongolian War back in, what, the 1300s? There were so many people that died that there was less oxygen in the atmosphere, more of the carbon emissions that came to the country. And they believed in a little thing that I like to call polygamy. And I see nothing wrong with having 5 wives that are all 10s, and that they're all having my children. What's wrong with
As long as they're all 10s. We don't want any fucking 3s up in that bullshit. 4 wives and one of them's a 10, and the other ones are like 5 or lower. Like, honestly, like the 5s, you ain't gonna get touched. Like,
obviously.
Like, obviously, I'm gonna be with the dime every time. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I only go for the natural selection, baby. So this is only going for all 5 wives are gonna be able 10 pieces, baby. 5 plus 10 equals 15. All my children are gonna be 15s. That's what that means. They're going to be so beautiful. They're going to be so godlike that my son in 1st grade, oh my God, his dick will be wet every day. So I'm talking about, and if I have a daughter, she's going to be so hot that every boy that tries to get at her, I'm going to be in and out of jail, baby, because I'm going to be fucking putting on brass knuckles like William Regal, and I'm going to be whooping that ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is what the fuck, and we're talking. Today's topic is a bitch.
We're talking about a woman who. Okay, so here's the thing about new age fucking first world women. They like to think with their emotions. They act with their emotions. They're bad with money.
Who equals Hillary Clinton for president? Okay, that's all they care about. It's just it's rampant up there, folks. These women just need to stop. We need to put them in some sort of concentration camp where we can like change their minds, and if they just refuse to, we'll just like shoot them in the back of the head.
This is the cuck zone.
This is the no cuck zone.
The no cuck zone.
We don't accept cucks. We don't accept mercy. She just, she's one of those girls that makes plans, but at the last second she breaks them and then tries to make it so it's not her fault, so I pity her, but after like 5 times, I just got sick of it. Made it seem like every time it just wasn't her fault, even though it really was. It's your choice, honestly, ladies. It's your choice to act like cucks. Stop hiding behind your best friend and her abusive husband. Like, it's just getting old, okay? It just, it's like a car that, like, doesn't work. It's like a car battery that, like, kind of short-circuited out, and you have to take it back to Toyota so they can charge you $80 to replace it.